Okay. So here we are. I want to share something that is becoming very interesting, and this might end up with the conclusion that I'm opening a new side of the business, of my consulting business. But I am seeing a huge opportunity. Let me put the microphone here. Can you hear me better? I'm seeing a huge opportunity in one thing of my consulting. I've been doing consulting for so many years lately, and with 15 years of experience helping companies grow basically in one way or another one. And my background is engineering, so it's all like engineered to make a company grow, especially when they get stagnated in growth. I've worked at Facebook and I worked in several different fintechs and edtechs, etc., etc. But what I'm seeing this moment, 2026, is a huge opportunity for a business in need of implementing automations, of course, with AI. But that AI is like saying a tech company. Everybody's using AI or should be using AI in one way or another one. The challenge is how and in which areas is the most effective and efficient to actually implement AI within your business and within your current business infrastructure. So what I'm seeing the most opportunity for consultants like me is to help companies understand first what is it, where, in which areas do they actually need or would benefit if they would implement an AI automation. Test out those theories, like, okay, in this area, maybe in the product, maybe in given asking for reviews from your customers, oh, maybe in advertisement, maybe in this and this. Testing that out and actually then investing in the implementation of those automations yourself, so the company doesn't have to invest their own resources into doing all this. So if you're able to create a consultancy that is able to help them from strategy to identification and like what are the pain points that most likely would benefit the most with automation, testing that that's true, and then implementing those automations through all the tools that are out there right now. I'm testing 5 different ones, 2 are the best. And helping them implement them, or implement them yourself and teaching them how to use them after you leave as a consultant. I see the biggest opportunity. And we have had this discussion on LinkedIn and like, what is the most valuable right now, product or service? And then it's like, take a service and to be able to scale it, make it into a product. And but now that I'm seeing is that there's so many products out there, and the biggest challenge is how to choose which one to implement. And that you do need a person to actually test it and understand the business and be able to identify what is the product that is going to work best with the business infrastructure and actual business needs of this moment, or the moment that they're asking for your services. So with that, I was thinking of 2 things: not only growing the consultancy and hiring more consultants, which is a challenge because first I need to train them in this framework and train them in which tools we're actually using to implement and how to like keep learning all the time and adopt and work with our clients. But I also think that that it is hard to find people that have like or hire someone who has not done this, and you cannot evaluate if they're good or bad working with you for your company unless they have done something. So at the same time, I see a huge market of talented people with tons of years of experience who are struggling to actually find a job that aligns with their experience and their potential and what they can do. And they're struggling because they have not been able to really step up or keep up with the learnings they need to have on AI and AI tools out there and how to implement those things. So my thought was, why don't I, instead of just hiring consultants and training them and hoping they're great or whatever, create, this is complete transparency, I'm thinking about it as we speak, but I am putting it out there. And if you're interested, just let me know in the comments. But what do I create? A training. Like, it's going to have a cost, but it's going to train anyone, like as if you were going to become a consultant in my company. And I'm going to train you from the framework of like how to develop the strategy, how to identify the potential best opportunities for that client, how to run the interviews for this, how to test what is actually the most scalable and what is the 20% that's going to have the 80% of impact. Like, train them not only in the framework but also in the sum of the tools available, so they can actually test and see how amazing they are, so they are able to do this consulting. And actually, after the training, since they are going to work on a project and see how it works, I actually get to see who's great or who I would get to work best with to hire them. And the ones I don't hire, they actually have just acquired skill sets that they can sell themselves through LinkedIn, and they can go and knock the doors of different companies who need this, which almost every single company needs it, or almost every single company. And correct me if I'm wrong, I really would like to have a debate in the comment section on this, but I think almost 100% of companies are going to need someone to help them identify in which specific areas of their business they actually are going to benefit from implementing out AI automation. Everybody is going to need in one, even like if your business is not online or whatever, you can benefit, but you're not going to benefit if you just like listen to anyone and everyone and try to implement every single advertised product that you get on social media or LinkedIn or whatever. But you need someone who is able to go in, identify, tell you, and go and take you by the hand on one implementation, test it out, see if it scales, it actually gives you the results that you're looking for, that your business needs in this moment of time, and then implement and actually make it work, right? So I think everybody needs this. Based on that, if you go to this training that I'm giving you and you don't get hired by my consulting company, you anyways have gotten the skills that needed to actually go and do consulting independently. You don't need my brand. Nobody knows my brand. My brand is tiny. My consulting company, growth phase, nobody knows about it. So you can like, if you get this training, you can like create your own brand immediately and do consulting and charge whatever you want on your own, right? In your own market. So, and if you want a job or you want to work with me, then you get an opportunity to basically pitch yourself and see how we work together to actually work together. But yeah, this is just an idea. I would like to hear your thoughts on the comment section, because I'm seeing this is a huge opportunity. I'm seeing that the businesses actually not only need products and AI implementation, but they actually need consulting in as a service to help them figure out what are the things that they are going to benefit the most from implementing and scaling. But let me know in the comments. See you there.